In a world of glass towers and quiet ambition, power doesn't shout. It whispers behind smiles and expensive champagne. Every handshake here hides a calculation. Every smile carries a quiet agenda no one openly admits. Victoria stands alone near the window, successful in everyone's eyes, yet silently exhausted behind her confident mask. Sometimes the strongest smiles hide the deepest fatigue. Tonight, Victoria is wearing both. Across the crowded room, someone is watching closely, not admiring, analyzing. Alex studies people the way a hunter studies movement, calm, patient, waiting for the perfect moment. Victoria slowly raises her glass, lost inside her own thoughts. Moments later, Alex lifts his glass at the exact same time. The first invisible connection begins. Two strangers standing apart, yet their movements quietly begin mirroring each other. Alex walks through the crowd slowly, confidence in every step. He stands beside her, not looking directly. Sometimes silence creates stronger curiosity than words. Then he speaks calmly, his voice strangely familiar to someone who has never met him. Victoria turns suddenly. Somehow, this stranger just described exactly how she was feeling. Her question is cautious. Have we met before? Alex turns toward her with a soft smile, warm on the surface, unreadable underneath. Behind those calm eyes is something harder to understand, quiet calculation. Introductions are simple, names exchanged, yet dangerous stories often begin with ordinary conversations. Victoria studies him carefully, curiosity slowly replacing suspicion. Around them the party continues, but their conversation becomes its own small universe. The noise fades, and Alex slowly becomes the center of her attention. Alex reads emotions the way others read books. For the first time tonight, Victoria smiles honestly. Their glasses touch gently, a small sound marking the start of something larger. Alex leans closer, offering a compliment wrapped carefully in mystery. Victoria lowers her guard slightly, unaware the game has already begun. Behind them, the city glows endlessly, a skyline built on ambition and hidden battles. Alex smiles subtly, satisfied with the first successful move. Victoria walks away, but curiosity pulls her eyes back toward him. Alex watches her leave with calm confidence. In the shadows of the party, Alex already plans the next step. Weeks later, the city lights shine through Alex's penthouse windows like silent witnesses. Victoria looks relaxed here, finally feeling safe in someone's presence. Alex pours wine slowly, every movement smooth and deliberate. He watches her carefully, studying emotions hidden behind her calm expression. Candles flicker between them, painting the room with warm golden light. Victoria smiles genuinely, something she rarely allows herself. Alex gently takes her hand, his voice soft and reassuring. For the first time, Victoria shares pieces of her deeper fears. Alex whispers words that feel deeply personal. Victoria believes him completely. Yet behind the warmth in his voice, Alex's mind remains cold and strategic. To him, emotions are not feelings, they are tools. Victoria laughs beside him, unaware of the quiet calculation in his eyes. Alex observes her carefully, learning every insecurity. Victoria rests her head on his shoulder, trusting him completely. Alex stares forward silently, emotionless. The next day, Victoria sits alone at her office desk. Late-night office lights reflect exhaustion on her face. Suddenly, her phone lights up. A message appears. Maybe we should take a break. Shock freezes Victoria for a moment. Her fingers type quickly, confusion replacing calm. Across town, Alex reads the message and smiles quietly. He places the phone down, choosing not to answer. Minutes feel like hours while Victoria waits for a reply. The empty office suddenly feels larger and colder. Alex leans back confidently, knowing the emotional pressure has begun. Victoria holds her phone tightly, sadness creeping into her thoughts. Isolation works best when the victim believes they caused it. Standing at the office window, Victoria begins questioning herself. Later that night, the rooftop wind carries tension through the cold air. Victoria confronts Alex, anger finally replacing confusion. But Alex stands calm, completely unfazed. Victoria's voice rises, accusing him of stealing her work. Alex tilts his head, pretending not to understand. His voice remains calm, twisting the story carefully. Victoria stares at him in disbelief. Alex steps closer, controlling the space between them. He speaks softly, planting doubt in her thoughts. Victoria feels her certainty begin to fade. Alex stands inches away, his voice almost comforting. Victoria's hands shake slightly in confusion. Alex touches her shoulder gently, pretending concern. Victoria's mind struggles between memory and doubt. Alex watches quietly, knowing the manipulation is working. The rooftop wind blows through her hair dramatically. Victoria looks down, questioning her own memory. Alex observes calmly, letting silence do the rest. From above, the scene looks like two figures locked in invisible battle. Slowly, Victoria falls silent. She sits alone on the rooftop bench afterward. Alex walks away without looking back. Victoria stares at the city lights below. Doubt echoes inside her mind. Alex disappears into the night confidently. Victoria wipes away tears quietly. The rooftop feels colder now. Victoria holds her head, overwhelmed. The predator leaves the battlefield, satisfied, but deep inside, Victoria's strength begins to return. Days later, the corporate boardroom fills with executives. Alex stands confidently, presenting his success. Behind him, Victoria watches silently. His voice carries pride as he explains the strategy, but Victoria quietly records every word. Suddenly, she stands, interrupting the room. Executives look at her in surprise. Victoria calmly challenges Alex's story. Alex laughs arrogantly, dismissing the accusation. Victoria raises her phone and plays the recording. Alex's smile begins to disappear. For the first time, uncertainty crosses his face. Whispers spread around the boardroom. Alex's charming mask finally cracks. The predator has been exposed. Months later, Victoria sits confidently in her new executive office. Morning sunlight fills the room with quiet hope. She looks calm, stronger than before. The skyline behind her reflects a new chapter. Victoria understands now how manipulation works. Elsewhere, rain falls over a dark city street. Alex stands alone beneath the storm. He approaches another stranger with the same charming smile. The woman studies him silently. Then she walks away without a word. Alex stands frozen in the rain. A puddle reflects his face beneath the streetlight. The reflection reveals emptiness behind the charm. Alex stares at his own reflection in silence. For the first time, the master manipulator stands completely alone.